There we go. Hey, good evening, everybody. I am so sorry, just a couple of minutes running behind here tonight, but I'm so happy to be here. I'm excited, and I can't wait to see who's on. I hear myself, so that does mean that I am on live. Good. All right, girls. So, with no further delay, here we go. Tonight, I'm excited. We're going to talk about the new products. And I know that all of you probably are just like me. We've been dreaming about spring, and now we got these new products launching, and that's going to give us spring fever, and we're going to be ready for that sunshine just as soon as we can have it, right? All right. So I want to see who's here. I see Darlene's on. Hi, Darlene. Janet. Hi, Janet. Oh, my goodness. Let's see who else. I hope we have a room full tonight. I'm sure we've got others. I just can't see all the chats yet. So, anyway, let's go forward. Um, Tonight, we're going to have two prize drawings again, and Rita Holbrook is our prize patrol girl tonight. So, thank you, Rita, for doing the drawing. So, the way it works, if you're new, make sure you put your comments in the chat box because Rita will be drawing out two names of our guests tonight. There's Rita. And so the more times that you comment, get your name in the drawing even more. Rosanna, great, great, great. Oh, yes, the weather was beautiful today, Darlene, but pretty soon it's going to be here to stay and it's going to get hot, which is one of the reasons we're going to need a couple of these new items that I'm going to tell you about. Now, when we're finished tonight, we will have some specials. So I'm going to try to pull that up as a screen share to show you girls what the February specials are so you can take advantage of those with your consultant. All right, so what's happening? Well, spring break will be right around the corner. And oh, there's Debbie Bell, Carol Ritchie. Oh my goodness, girls, good to see Jennifer Sproles. So great to have you on. All right, so I know I could chat all night, but I better get back over here to our products because I know you all are just so excited to see them. So we know, spring break's coming, and when we do have that sunshine and it's warm, we're going to be outside a lot. We are going to need some um, high-powered, high-quality SPF. And so Mary Kay has finally, we've been waiting for this product for months and months. So we've been asking about it every time we go, to an event. We're asking those scientists and the dermatologists, when are we getting that sunscreen for the body? When are we getting the sunscreen? And I remember the last time, about a year ago, the guy said, it's coming, it's coming. You gotta give us time. So we finally got it. And this is our Mary Kay. It is broad spectrum 50. SPF of 50. So it's head to toe protection. This has no smell. You don't have white cast. You don't have that to deal with. This is water resistant. It's not sticky. It's weightless. And it gives you 80 minutes of protection. So it is like water resistant and sweat resistant. So it's going to stay put. And I love that it's going to be 80 minutes of protection without having to reapply. So we are so tickled to have this. Mary Kay takes a personal interest in sun protection and all of the things that happen from the damage that's caused by the sun. So we're so excited. Now I'm going to give you also tell you that this pairs really great with our mineral sunscreen, the facial mineral sunscreen SPF 30. So it pairs really, really well. And I'm going to give you a quick tip that I just learned, and I'm so tickled that to have this because I've been using it. So in the mornings, you know how if you've got kids, you got little kids, and you know how hard it is to put sunscreen on their little faces because they just move around. They don't want that sunscreen on. They don't want you messing with them. And they sure don't want you messing with them, putting stuff on their face. They're too busy, don't have time for that, but they have to have the sun protection. So a friend of mine passed along this tip, and it was to apply it with the liquid foundation brush. And I thought, duh, why in the world had I not thought about that before? Because each morning when I'm putting on my mineral sunscreen, I put it on every day, winter, summer, all the time, because I know I get a lot of blue rays, from the screens. And so I put it on all the time, take it all the way down. And yeah, I was like, yeah, I can understand why the kids kind of, don't like this. But this brush takes all the hard out of it. It's not hard. I mean, I just put it on my brush, put a little bit on my brush, and then it just this is a new tube here. Sorry about that. They started putting these little covers over the end of the tubes, which I'm sure that makes it, you never know. People get a hold of things and then they do stuff that hurt people. I don't know what they're thinking about to try to hurt people. But anyway, just put a little bit here. And then, it's just so much easier to spread. I'm just putting it down here because, down here I don't have my foundation. But I put this on in the morning and it's just quick. And this brush, it just gets right in here, in the contours of the face. So you'll love that. Grab your brush. All right, now let me tell you, this sunscreen is, let's see, it is 30. Yes, it's 30. And the brush is only 14. So you will be so happy you got this brush, girls. And then another favorite that's back. I mean, this is something that we have waited for, and we just like all cried when it went away, but she's back and she's wearing a new dress. So look at this. It's the beautiful packaging that matches the other the sun protection products. And this is our after sun replenishing gel. So we have had this for years and it is so wonderful. If you've never tried it, you have to try it. Once you try it, you will never want to be without it, because any day that you're in the sun a lot, or if you're in the wind, and you know how sometimes that just kind of drains the hydration out of your skin and depletes it, you can put this on and it feels so much better. Not only that, but if you get sunburned, it takes the burn out, and I am not kidding you about that. We've heard all kinds of great stories. We have before and after pictures about this, how that it takes the burnout and how that it calms that redness down and helps you actually turn brown. I had a friend at church, and she had been out, she's fair, and she had blistered. Oh, she was so miserable at church that day. And I said, Tara, do you have any after sun gel? And she said, no. And I said, I'm going to bring you some to choir practice this evening. So I took her this, and it was like she couldn't believe the difference, because I felt so bad because she was so miserable. But you want to have this because there's always times that, we can get caught in the sun, and especially those little ones. Oh my goodness. They're just miserable. So um, get this too. This is, let me make sure that I'm telling you correctly. This is 20. It's a blue gel. Okay, so I'm going to show it to you. I bet it's got a package of, here I have not got this off because I had a little bit left in one of the blue tubes that I was using, and I use this almost every day for other things because it's a great body moisturizer too. And I use it on my back. I know, I'll tell you the little trick I do. So here we go. It's a blue gel. All right. It's got a lot of good ingredients in it. It's very cooling. Let's see what else that I can tell you about it. Um, let's see. It's cooling. It's great to use like after the guys, they love it because number one, it's blue. It's a blue gel. It wasn't a blue tube, but they'll like it even now because it's in this white tube. Men sometimes won't use products that really they need if they have any hint of pink on them. But a lot of men have loved this as a moisturizer. They've used it on their face and, any place that's on their body. They'll use this a lot of times because it's a gel when they won't use, like a cream. So you really want to get this. Now, girls, this is a special edition. What that means is that it will be available for a while, but it will sell out, and it sells out every year. So we only have it available like from now through until it sells out. So it's usually always just through the spring, and maybe we don't even know if it's going to be available up through the summer. But last year it seemed like it sold out fairly early. And then people were always, they were asking me if I had more, if I had more. And I know all of us that have customers that use this, we were trying to find it for them. So get yours while you can, even stock up when you want, if you want to. And there's a special bundle right now. And I want to tell you what happens. You see this beautiful beach towel. Oh my word. Can you just not imagine like how nice it would be to have to plan a beach trip right now? Wouldn't it just be fun and be something to look forward to? Got to show you the beach towel. Okay, look at this. I love the little eyelashes. It's so cute. All right, so you can get this beach towel for $5. I got to get closer to here so you can hear me. You can get this beach towel for $5 when you buy a bundle, which means you either buy two of the SPF 50 broad, broad sunscreen. You buy two of these and you can get the towel for $5. Okay. Or if you bundle these two, you get one of the After Sun replenishing gels with the SPF 50 sunscreen. Either way, then you can add the towel for $5. Now, your consultant cannot buy this towel by herself alone. She cannot buy this for you. She cannot buy this unless she buys these two or two of these. So just so you know, it'd be nice if we could just buy all kinds of these and have them in stock forever for you, but we can't because that we have to abide by the rules too. All right, so get yours. If you got that, of course, you add that brush for 14. You will be happy you did. Now, next, girls, I'm sure most of you may have heard this. Before I tell you what's next, I want to tell you this is the new lookbook, and it should be arriving in your mailbox, hopefully, by the middle of the month. Some people get theirs a little later, but this is the spring edition. It's got, of course, all of our regular line products in here, but it also features all of the new products as well, right here in the beginning. Okay, so it's just beautiful. It's very not just colorful, but it's very educational. It's very informative. So that way you got everything in here and you can check out everything. Now on the back page, girls, inside the back cover here, you always find your limited edition or your special edition products always pictured here, and then they're over there as well, featured, on bigger and bigger pictures. So let me tell you what the difference is between limited edition and special edition. Limited edition is just, they only make so many. They decide long beforehand how many it's going to be made. They make those and they're gone. Okay. And usually they're hot, trendy things, so they sell out. We don't know how many. We don't know how long they're available. Special edition means that they're going to be available for a little while. Again, they have a certain amount that they manufacture. We don't know how many those are. We don't know how long they'll be available. They are just available a little bit longer than limited edition. So, and I love that they've got the towel here, and they've got the two ways that you can actually qualify to get it for $5. Okay. All right. So I hope that you you get your book soon, and there will be a sample in them. Hopefully, they won't run out of samples this time. Your consultant probably got you signed up, and again, they'll start mailing, I think, on the 7th, and so it just depends on your location and all that as to when you get yours. But grab yours when you do. Find the sample and check it out, and then call your consultant to get whatever it is that you want. Now, the next thing we're so excited about, girls, is this new mascara. Now, they launched this. We were able to start ordering this on the 26th. All of these other things are not available for your consultant to order until either the 10th or the 15th. But I feel sure that the consultants on here all qualified for the early ordering privilege, which starts on the 10th. So, but anyway, I want to tell you about this mascara. This is our Great Heights mascara, and it is, oh my word. You know how I'm just going to tell you, I am a person, how would you say this? I I get into habits. I forgot that what I call that, but oh, I'm a person of habit. Okay. But I get into a habit. I find something I love and I use it and use it and use it. And so it's always like really exciting to me, or it's like weird for me to find something that I really like better than what I'm already using. Does that make sense? But I am absolutely wowed by this mascara. So I want to show you the brush while I got it out. It's the curved brush. I really do like this brush. The little bristles are short. They're not long. They're not real long. So it would remind you of the bristles that are uh, that are with the Fanorama mascara and the Lash Lengthening. They're the Lash Love mascara. They're short like that, but then you got the curved one. I love this. Oh, and I'll tell you a little trick. Have you ever thought about doing this? You know that you can bend this brush. I shouldn't be even trying to take time to do this, but you can bend this brush, girls. You can bend it like this, like, in like a 7, and apply if that helps you. That's a little advanced trick that I forget to share a lot of times. But let's go back to, why is this mascara so amazing? Well, it's a long-lasting formula. It is a really easy to use brush. You get 43% longer lashes with only one coat. And I mean, it is so true. And with 2 coats, you get 75% increase in length. Now that's huge. It wears up to 12 hours without smudging or flaking. It is a lightweight formula that conditions the lashes with panthenol and vitamin E, which nourishes and protects the lashes. And of course, the brush is just it's a precision brush. It sells for $18. And girls, I know that we all have our favorite mascara, but I want you to be open to try this. It's buildable. You can use it in conjunction with the other mascaras if you like using 2 or 3 or all 5, whatever you like to do. But I know, like, my favorite before this was the Fanorama. Now, I love the way this feels. I love the way it lengthens. I love the brush. So you might want to try it, and you got to trash your mascara after 3 months anyway. So if it's been a while since you bought your mascara, you need a new one so that you don't risk eye infections. So you might want to try this one and grab it, and then let us know what you think. It may be your new favorite too. All right, what is next? Okay, next, girls. Oh, this right here. This is what's next. We have got to get our glow back. Now, in the wintertime, you know how it is. We kind of feel a little bit drab sometimes, and we are so excited to get a little bit of glow in the springtime, and we've got the products to help do this. These are our 2 new special edition illuminating bronzers. Look at this. They're beautiful. We have the medium glow and the deep glow here. These powders are, it's like a pressed powder, but it's a bronzer. So they are light reflecting marbleized powders. You can see the marble here. And you can use these to enhance, to sculpt, or to highlight. Now I want to show you just a little trick here. If you want to use this to sculpt and use it for like like a contour, I'm going to show you just a real quick tip on how to do that. I'm going to use this is the cheek brush, which is good for highlighting and contouring too. And I'm going to dip right into this one right here, which is the the medium glow, and I think I might have too much, so let me just get a little bit off and put. Now this is a little trick here. I'm just going to show you. Of course, Natasha, I don't know if she's on tonight. I'm sure she could teach you this in such a great way. But if you want to use this, do like a 3 on your face. I might ought to dip into the darker one, okay, for contouring. Okay, so you got your darker color, your contour up here near the hairline. You're coming in right under the cheek color, and then you're going back and coming in right in here. Okay, so that's simple. Everybody can do that. And I think the light's glaring there, but I don't know if you can see the difference because I didn't do it over here. So can you all see how that helped to contour my face? It makes my face look a little bit skinnier. Yay, I need that. But I do like this. So I hadn't played around with that earlier, but I really like this. Oh my word. Now I'm looking lopsided. So let me just put a little bit over here. Oh my gosh. If I'm going to look pretty, I got to look pretty on both sides, right, girls? Yeah, got to look pretty on both sides. I hate to have to wash the pretty off at night, though, don't you? It's awful. You know, you put all that pretty stuff on in the morning. And of course, look at there. You see there? I got too much. And like all that pretty Mary Kay is on in the morning. And then it lasts so well all day. And then the evening comes and pretty people are still telling you how good you look. And then like, well, shoot, I gotta wash all that pretty off. And then you gotta put it back on in the morning, right? All right, so there you go. You got to have these girls. They are so pretty. I mean, I love them now. It's like I'm going to be using this every day. Yes, every day. Okay, so I use mostly the medium glow, and I did dip into the dark one just a little bit for down here. So that could be easy, and everybody could enjoy that little tip. Now, okay, one more thing. We've got this gorgeous golden glow highlighter. Now I took it out of the clamshell. Okay, so it's here. And so this is like this was a highlighting bronzer, but this is just highlighter. All right, so what I'm going to do with this, which will hopefully make me look prettier. Here's now that it's time to go to bed. Okay, put just a little bit here, the top of your cheeks. I might have just a little bit more right there that I needed, but here, so you get the picture. So look how that really brings the attention to the center of the face. That's what you want. So that's why you put your bronzer here, you know, and your highlighter, you know, here. It looks like I need more cheek color tonight, but you know, it's too late to worry about that. But and of course, if you're a person who likes a highlighter everywhere, that's fine too. I mean, a bronzer. If you like a bronzer all over, then hey, go for it. You know, there's just a lot of ways that you can use these products. So this is 22. The bronzers are 22. And of course, you can use them just right out of the clamshell, or you could drop them into one of the Perfect Palettes, just whatever is good for you. And then now, girls, oh, this is so exciting. You know, everybody loves good brows, right? And we have got a new way to do our brows. And I was well, everybody that knew about this, like, could not wait to get these. These are our new brow kits. Look at this. When you first look at it, what do you think? You think it's eyeshadow, right? But it's not. It's a brow kit. So these are for the brow. All right, I've got one in blonde, and there's a brunette, and then there is a deep brunette, a dark brunette. Okay, so these two, you see, they're different colors. This is blonde, this is brunette, and then there's one a little darker than this. So, well, you're thinking, why are all of those things in there? Well, it has a pomade here. You can see I've been working them out of mine. And then this is the color for the brows, and this is your highlighter here. Now, you've also got this, you got two little applicators here, two little tools that come with it. And the first one is it's like a double-ended little brush, and it's like so neat. They're angled on each end. And what you do is you use one end to apply the pomade. Okay, so I've got to I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some nail polish and put it on one end. So that would indicate real quickly, I can tell which end I've been using the pomade. And then the other one I'll use for the shadow. But basically what you do is you just put it in the pomade, okay? And then you kind of outline your brow, okay? You outline the brow. And this little brush makes it just easy and helps to get it precise. Okay, do that. And then I need to touch mine up a little bit anyway, since it's time to go to bed. Now I need to look pretty. Good night. Got so much pretty I gotta wash off in a few minutes. Just horrible. Thank goodness nobody gets to see me until I get it back on in the morning. Right? Okie doke, girls. Now, so I got the pomade on, then we'll use the other end, and I'm just going to lightly get into the second one, which is the color. And this just helps to fill in where you have the sparse brows. Whoa, getting a little bit much right there. But of course, I'm just using the screen and I don't have a nice mirror in here that to use. But there you go. Do you see? It just fulfills them in. Then you brush and shape them with your little spoolie brush that comes in the kit. Is that not so neat and so fun? Oh my word. I am so excited. I just think every woman is going to just absolutely flip out over these. So these are, let's see what these are. These are 28. All right, so what I want to tell you that I may have forgot is the pomade. Let me see, what was it? It's like not wax, but it helps to make them shiny and tames them down if you have unruly brows. Um, this is like the latest and the greatest in the makeup world. So it's just good Mary Kay gives us things like this. And like a lot of times we're the first to have it on the market. But you got to have one, girls. I love them. I just think it's the best thing, the best idea ever that they came up with that because brows are such a big deal. And I'm hoping that we can do us a brow event later in the month. Would y'all like to have a brow event and play with brows a little bit more? Yes, good. All right, next. The last thing that I will say is actually that's all the products that's in the launch this time. So I'm just going to encourage you to make sure that you get with your consultant, give her your order, get your sunscreen, be ready for that constant sunshine that we're all just craving. Get your brows, get that so you can have pretty brows and get your glow back. Good night. I just love this. I cannot wait now in the morning to get up and play in all of this again. And so you can pre-order with your consultant tonight. She should be most consultants can order on the 10th. Everybody else can order on the 15th, but she'll take care of you. And then I want to jump over here and see what our comments are. I would love to know, like, what are you most excited about? Of all these new products, what is it you are just dying to get your hands on? I can't wait to hear about that. Let's see. I see some of you have been commenting. Looks like I'm a little behind with all of them. They seem like I'm always running behind. I don't know. There's just some type of a little bit of delay with them, but I always love to see what. Oh yeah, Debbie Babel. Oh, you like the brow palette? Yes, Debbie. You'll love playing with it. You will love it. Um, let's see. I appreciate you girls um for answering questions of your consultants too. Appreciate you guests for asking the questions, and I appreciate having the consultants on that can help answer those questions while I'm busy over here talking, right, and getting pretty, getting all this pretty stuff on to have to wash it off in a few minutes, right? Okay, girls. So Rita Holbrook is going to draw from all of the guest comments, and we're going to have two winners. So, Rita, if you would go ahead and draw so we can announce the winners. So, while Rita's doing that, I will just quickly remind you. First of all, I'm going to try to pull up here. If you'll just give me a second, I'm going to try to pull up the specials for the month. As far as I know, I've tried to make sure everybody's on board with this, but we like to spoil you because we know, girls, that you could go anywhere and shop, but we appreciate your support, for each consultant and our business because if it weren't for you, we couldn't do this. We couldn't be in business, and we just so appreciate that. All right, so let me pull up the screen share while Rita is doing the drawing, and I can show you how you can really get the most bucks for your money. This is our February specials, and the way this works is for every time that you spend $50 with your consultant before tax, then you are eligible to go on here and purchase one of the items on our special deals for the month and get that item at half price. So you can see these are amazing deals. You've got the targeted action body lotion, and that is like skincare for the body, so it firms the skin. Yay! We need tubs of that. Some of us do. It has a sweetheart glam deal. It's like the petite palette's got 4 eyeshadows there. That would be half price. It's normally 42. You can get it for 21 with a $50 purchase. The Time Wise moisturizers on here. What a great deal. I already had one client today grab that because she loves it. The foundation primer normally is 20. You can get it for 10 with a $50 purchase. Now you can get multiples too, girls. So like I had one client today placed her online order with me for $205. So she qualified for 4 items off this sheet. And I'll tell you one of the things she loved, and which is one of my favorites, is the HA Plus Ceramide Hydrator. Now that's a steal because it's normally 38, and as a half price item, with a $50 purchase, you save $19. So you get it for 19. All right, here you go. The foaming cleansers on here. There's certain lip glosses are on here. The Bella Bollara fragrance. The extra emollient night cream is on here. Cityscape cologne. Yes, if you are a girl who's wanting a new fragrance for the spring. And our moisture renewal gel mask. That's on here. So, like I say, if you haven't taken advantage of this or you don't know about it, ask your consultant because we have a different one for each month. And every time you place an order, you qualify for this. I have clients who actually they reach out to me before I can even get it posted, and they're wanting to know what are the specials this month because every month they purchase, and so they this helps them to get things that either they need to stock up on, or things that they might have thought about buying and just haven't, but it gives them an opportunity to try it for half price. So we appreciate you. So we always want to do that for you. All right, it looks like Rita Holbrook has found our winners. All right, tonight our winners are Carol Ritchie, woo, Carol, and Jennifer. Let's see. Let's see. Jennifer had a question. Carol Ritchie. Okay, that Jennifer has a question. So who is the second winner? Um, I'm sure she's probably drawing for that winner right now. So we know the first one is Carol Ritchie. Let's give Carol a big old woo woo. Yay, Carol. And your consultant will be sending you the prize. And it'd probably be a mystery prize too. So whatever she's got, she knows you, and you're going to love it. So, all right, Rita, do you have our second one? Oh, I see it's coming through. It's coming through. Debbie Bell. Woohoo, Debbie. Good, good, good. Great to have you, ladies. Great to have all of you. Next week, okay, next week, girls, have you all heard of the term glass skin? Do you know, like that is a big deal in the skincare industry, is to have glass skin, skin that just looks like, it's like a glass finish. It's healthy, it's hydrated, it's glowing, and it doesn't even have to be like covered up a lot. It's just beautiful, healthy skin. So next week, that's what we're going to be talking about is discovering the art of glass skin. Because you know what? We got our if we've been slack, we got to pick up the game and get our skin in tip-top condition for the spring and the summer because we're going to get out of this house. We're going to go and we're going to be with friends and we're going to fellowship and we are going to want our skin in optimum condition. So that's what we'll be talking about next week. So come back. And girls, again, thanks for you guests for being on. Thanks, consultants, for being on and for helping answer questions. And thank you, Rita, for being our prize patrol.